Walang backer, galing probinsya at domestic experience lang, pero na officially hired as an ordinary seaman position on one of the biggest manning agencies here in the Philippines. Paano? Ito yung mga steps na ginawa ko at i-share ko sa inyo para makatulong lalo na sa mga aspiring seafarers aiming for international shipping companies for the first time. So welcome back guys, quick update lang. Na-hire ako as a ordinary seaman and this will be my first international experience. So yung experience ko is a decadet sa domestic trade and wala akong backer. This is not to brag but to inspire aspiring seafarers aiming for international companies for the first time. So ang vlog na ito ay tungkol sa tamang pag-apply gamit ang email at paano umiwas sa mga scam agencies at paano mag-prepare para sa interview at exam. So guys, today I'm gonna share with you yung email format na ginamit ko when sending applications to different manning agencies. This is very important lalo na kung gusto ninyo mapansin agad ang application ninyo. So the first one is subject ng email. Make sure na malinaw siya. Dapat may position applied, for example, OS application, then kasunod yung full name ninyo para madaling ma-identify ng agency. Pro tip, kung meron na kayong license, ilagay ninyo agad sa subject line. For example, OS application dash Phoenix Rudley A Baguio with OIC and W license. Automatic yan, plus pogi points agad. Next, yung message mismo. Sa body ng email, ulitin nyo yung position applied. If license kayo, mention it again. Dagdag pogi points yan. Then state your objectives as an applicant. For example, professionalism, willingness to learn, and pinaka-importante sa lahat, yung safety. So don't forget this part. Include niyo yung plans niyo if ever ma-hire kayo. Sabihin niyo na you want to grow with the company and aim to become a future officer. Gustong-gusto ng companies yan. They like long-term people. Another plus points, magkaroon kayo ng email signature. Pwede ninyo itong iset sa Gmail settings. Simple lang pero very professional tignan. So about your CV, make sure yung file name ng CV ninyo may surname. For example, Baguio_CV. Para madali kayong mahanap at hindi kayo mawala sa dami ng mga applicants. So guys, this is an example of my CV. Pakita niyo rin ito sa Canva. Maraming available na CV formats doon. Modern, clean, at professional. So by the way, bakit mas recommend ko yung email application kumpara sa walk-in kagad? Una, tipid sa gastos. Tipid ka sa pagkain, oras, at pamasahe. Lalo na kung galing ka ng probinsya. Kaya huwag kang luluwas kung walang kasiguraduhan. May schedule ka agad. Kapag nag-reply ang agency, kadalasan bibigyan ka nila ng reporting and interview schedule. At hindi ka na maghihintay ng mahabang pila. Professional impression. Kapag maayos yung email mo, may good first impression ka na kagad. Pwedeng sabay-sabay mag-apply. Pwede ka mag-apply ng maraming legit na agencies in one day. At hindi mo yun magawa kung puro walk-in. So gusto mo umiwas sa gastos at mas efficient, mag-email ka muna. So before ka mag-send ng email application mo, siguraduhin mo na verified yung mga manning agencies. So how to verify? So i-verify nyo sa DMW or POEA list of manning agencies or i-verify nyo sa Marina website. Yung Marina, nag-produce yan ng list of verified manning agencies here in the Philippines. Search nyo lang sa Google, Marina Verified Manning Agencies 2025 or 2026. So always verify official address, official domain, official email, at Facebook page ng mga manning agencies. So red flags yung mga agencies na hihingi ng mga placement fees and upfront fees. Yung mga legit na agencies, hindi yan naghihingi ng pera. So mas mabuting i-double check nyo sa Marina Verified Manning Agency list para iwas scam. So guys, reality check. Doon sa Manila, marami talagang offices na mahabang pila ng mga seafarer applicants. So mas mabuting mag-email ka muna bago ka pumunta para may schedule ka for appointment or interview. So outfit for interview. Usually this is the typical seafarer outfit, especially in Manila. Polo shirt, pants, and rubber shoes. And also don't forget your belt. Tapos kapag nag-report ka sa office, especially first time mo, dapat insert yung polo shirt mo and avoid wearing earrings kasi bawal yan dun sa office. So interview tips na naman tayo. So yung tip ko, is be confident, be respectful, be polite, and be humble. So additional tips, kapag papasok ka sa office ng interviewer, huwag kang upo kaagad kapag hindi ka pinapaupo. So this is a plus point of the first good impression. Then bago ka pumunta sa interview mo, always research for the company background, their type of vessels, and your duties and responsibilities for the position applied. Importante yan kasi one of the most common questions that the interviewer will ask is if you know the company backgrounds and also what type of vessels they have. So yun, mag-ask talaga ng interviewer nun. So dapat prepare ka kasi plus pogi points yan kapag nalaman mo yan. So answering questions from the interviewer, dapat clear yung voice mo and also always make an eye contact because this shows that you're very confident in answering questions. So guys, for the exam tips, usually the exams differ from companies. So magkaiba yung exam ng mga kumpanya. But some of the companies will use CES test and some also will use other systems. So dapat prepare ka. So bago ka pumunta ng Manila, dapat mag-research ka muna. So review all the materials para pagdating mo doon, prepare ka na. So usually yung exam ng the cadet or ratings is seamanship, safety, situational awareness, call regs, duties and responsibilities, and above all is yung maritime English. So yung mga review materials niyan, meron yan sa Facebook or sa Google. Meron din yung mga paid subscription from the App Store or Google Play Store. So yung application process. Yung mga application process is mag-differ talaga ng mga agencies kasi iba-iba yung mga proseso nila. Pero once may na-receive ka na ng email for scheduling for your reporting or interview, yung iba niyan, pagpunta mo sa office is mag-exam first ka muna, then interview. Or interview first, then exam. Kapag napasar mo na yung dalawa, mag-proceed na yung application mo to the principal. So, i-forward na nila yan sa principal for approval. So, that time, it may take days or weeks. So, I know we are very anxious at that time. So, kung nandun ka lang nagstay sa Ermita, then therefore, magpasyal-pasyal ka muna sa Luneta, National Museum, or Robinson's Place. So, trust the process lang guys. Approve yung application nyo. So, sa lahat ng mga aspiring seafarers, lalo na kung galing probinsya, huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa. Kahit walang backer, kayang-kaya yan. So, I advise you guys na mag-email muna para iwas gastos at hindi matagal yung pag-standby nyo sa Manila. So, to all aspiring seafarers out there, God bless on your journey.